Good morning all. We are on January the 1st, 2022. Yeah, we just arrived down here at Redlands Farm. Scanned the water when I was up in the car park. That's all I need to do really. Swim free that was in last. There's definitely fish here. So yeah, it's going to be a starting point. Just literally all the gear is still on the barra. Yeah, we're going to get set up and get some rods in the water. So yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we can get in amongst them again. A bit of slight change in tactics today. I'm going to put a baited area out, like I said last time, although, you know, I've still done alright, I had 7. But I felt like if I put bait out there, I would have caught a few more. So we're going to try that today. Got a bit of hemp, crumb, maggots, some corn. So yeah, we're going to put a better bits and pieces out there and see how we get on. Get set up and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Hello. Well, you join me now on session 6 on my winter ticket. I've got best part of 46 hours ahead of me now. I've just put the rods out temporarily at the minute on bags. I'm going to put a baited area out later. Yeah, with this mould spout, after what I see earlier, I've gone in swim free. Yeah, I've gone in swim free. I've seen probably 10 fish show, a couple right over the other side. There's a guy in the distance opening the last swim over by the island. But I've seen them to the bay, in the bay to my left, and just to the left of the 2 rods you see out in front, I've got a rod back in the little poke hole to the left that along there. Yeah, there's certainly a few about. So yeah, at the moment, just put little bags out. I'll show you later, for those of you that haven't seen my maggot wafter rig. I'll show you that later. Yeah, I've got that out on all 3 rods. No need to change it at the minute. It's definitely been doing the business, so yeah. It's looking good. We're actually going to have a dry day today, I think. Which makes a change. But like I say, I should put 10 or 15 spoms over a couple of rods later. Because I feel that a bit of bait out there last time, although, you know, I had a few on the last trip. I just felt that, you know, a baited area out there might have stopped them. Because they were showing a lot last time I was here. Fingers crossed we're getting amongst a few. Can't see a reason why not. Again, it won't be for the lack of trying. Yeah, on this occasion I actually found a few pretty much like they were last time out front. This swim staggered about to the left out in front. So yeah, it's definitely a good starting point. The only other swim I fancied is there's a guy in there at the minute, so yeah. We shall see, we shall see. We can always move if need be. Well, catch up with you in a bit. Well, at the moment, guys, that is my little home for the next couple of nights. Yeah. But yeah, we're going to have to reposition the rod in a minute. The rod that I've put to the left out in the bay, down there, in the back, in the distance, down where you see that life ring,
yeah, I've seen a few there in the last 10 minutes, so yeah, I'm going to launch a bag down there for an hour or so, see what occurs. Then after I free cast out, I'm going to think about putting some bait out, I think. Right, time for a cup of coffee.
Well guys, you see from the last clip, I've now put 2 rods on a baited area. Yeah, I put some maggots, crumb and some hemp out. Just put 12 spoms, midi spoms over 2 rods. Left one sort of roving around in the bay. I've seen several fish out there in the bay. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, see if we have to make changes as the time goes on, but it's looking good. It's so ridiculously mild. Yeah, I've seen them dotted around out in the bay, sort of here, there and everywhere, sort of halfway and over, you know. It's yeah, not really in my half, but that's why I opted to put 2 rods on a baited area on the entrance to the bay. Yeah, hopefully that'll pay off. Yeah, I've not seen much elsewhere though, to be fair. It mainly seemed to be in and around that bay. Yeah, to be fair, I didn't think I was going to make this trip. Strange thing happened at work. Strange thing happened at work the other week, just before Christmas. Basically, a bit of timber come down, bounced, and it sort of done a glancing blow on my knee, and didn't think nothing of it. There were sort of 2 like scratches, like where it took a couple of layers of skin off. But I think what must have happened is I think a splinter must have come off the wood and gone into my knee. Because yeah, I mean it come up. It started to come up on the last trip fishing, which was what, must have been 5 days ago now, something like that, 4 or 5 days ago. So yeah, I was at home and it just kept coming up, and then you got swelled right up. Because I'm diabetic, my bloods are up and down. You know, it can't deal with it that well. I can't deal with open wounds like that well. So yeah, I had to get antibiotics. It's gone down, but it's still, you know, it's far from right. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to sort it out during this trip and yeah, get back to normal. But yeah, it's a bit of a concern at the minute. Usually you bathe something in TCP and all that sort of thing, it soon heals, but not this time. Yeah, it's a horrible thing, it is, but hopefully that'll soon go. It looks really, really good for a carp today. Really good. I was tempted to, you know, to put another one in the bay, to be fair, but I opted to sort of leave them alone, not put too many lines in there. But yeah, the old bivvy's in a mess like usual, so I should sort that out in a minute. Got about an hour and a quarter, I think, before it's dark. Yeah. Yeah, fingers crossed we can get in amongst them again. Be nice. Not only that, the reason I wanted to keep one in that bay, or was tempted with two, is the fact that speaking to a couple of the other guys, the couple of times that big one has been caught, it actually has been out of that bay, where I was told it was out of that bay and over a swim over there to my right, but no, it's actually been out of that bay twice. So the only two catches it's ever done. So it's interesting. Ridiculously mild, about 15 degrees. 1st of January. It's that time of the evening, guys. About 20 minutes before it gets dark. Yeah. And there's nothing to report. I haven't seen anything since I last spoke to you. Yeah, I had a late one last night with New Year's Eve, so get my head down for a few hours, then get up in the night again, have a listen, see if I can hear anything to go on. Yeah, so fingers crossed that we will be awoken by an alarm screaming. That'll be nice. Well guys, that is happy days. We've just literally changed the rig. Just put a straight wafter on there. And yeah, happy days. That was 10 minutes. Yeah, right, let's get it sorted out. Well guys, what a result. Glad I had a couple of hours sleep. I had 3 hours sleep. Got up like I said I was going, listening, and yeah, sure enough heard them again in the bay. But while I was asleep I had a few bleeps, and I was wondering whether I was getting, the maggots were getting plucked off, and sure enough they was. So I went with a straight ASM wafter, big bag of crumb and a bag of maggots, and first one of the year, January the 1st. Look at that. Look at that cracker. Yeah, 21.5. Nice way to start the year. Yeah, I love them when they're that shape. Beautiful fish, absolute cracker. Yeah, buzzing with that. Great start to the year. Right, let's get her back and see what else the session has in store for us. Happy days. Well, good morning all. After the first one of the new year last night, it was rather quiet, to be fair. I had a terrible night's sleep with my knee. It's still really swollen. Yeah, so I was didn't get much sleep through that, throbbing and that all night. But this morning I've seen a couple this morning. Seen a couple right in the far corner of the bay to my left, but they're right over the other side.
and I've seen one to my right come clattering out. You might have just seen that actually on this one out there. There's one right in the middle of the shot out there, then right towards that sunlight edge. Just out there. So that's the second one out there. So yeah. I'm going to have a rechuck shortly. And then I'm going to try and do something with my knee, try and bathe it or something. The antibiotics are working, but they're not bringing the swelling down at all. I think there's got to be something in there for it to stay like a balloon, like it is. Yeah. Today is a new day, so hopefully we can get another one or two before we leave tomorrow morning. It's definitely a change of tactic day today, knowing that the small fish, you know, the water's warmed up enough for the small fish to, yeah, play havoc with the maggot rigs. Yeah. Shoot up a van, see if I've got some plastics up there, some fake maggots. Yeah, and go from there. Go from there, see what the day brings. I'm going to finish my coffee, have a recast and sort my knee out, I think.
Well guys, absolutely buzzing. Yeah, we have a real nice one in the landing net, upper 20 if not bigger. Yeah, as a result actually, a friend of mine, Anthony, come round and have a chat with me, and yeah, just what he did really, because it meant that I left the rod out there a bit longer than I probably would have done, just fishing bags, and yeah, just went to put the kettle on, and the old tips wrapped round, and yeah, mental battle, but yeah, right cracker in the landing net. Right, just going to finish my drink that I managed to make, and we'll get her out, show you. There we go guys, weren't expecting that one. Yeah, take completely out of the blue really, although I did cast to a fish this morning, just one nutted out, and yeah, take out the blue. Look at that cracker. £30 4. Yeah, what a fish. Buzzing with that one. Especially out the blue like that as well. Right, let's get this cracker back and see what else the session's got in store for us. What a cracker. Buzzing with that one. Well guys, it's raining. Yeah. What a surprise. Yeah. Seen a couple a long way out in front of me. Had a line on the left hand rod, I think it's where they're coming out the bay. But yeah, they're due to be recast now, to be fair. I've just spommed a lot of my bait out. Don't want to be taking it home with me, so I'm going to put at least 2 rods over that tonight. See what occurs. I've gone for fake maggots above the wafters. Again, as the small fish are well awake again, they're moving about. So yeah, fingers crossed for one more. Yes, it's been a tough one, that's for sure. But still, had another nice 30 common. That's my 6th one now since I've joined the winter ticket. 6th one, fitting it being my 6th session as well, so that's nice. Yeah. Sit back, have a cup of tea, and yeah, wait for a moment to recast, I think. Well, the heavens are certainly opened up, guys. But yeah, I'm sitting here staring out there because I remember on the last trip when it was torrential like this, there was 5 or 6 shows all in the same area, which yeah, which actually bought me 5 bites on that trip. So yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. But yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take me to before I get a chance to do a recast, but I'm not going out there in this, that's for sure. But I've got a good marker on the horizon, so I can get 2 rods out there nice when the time's right. Yeah, fingers crossed for one more. But I'm happy nonetheless. Well, that's a bit frustrating, guys. Just had a flying drop back, yeah, in this heavy rain, and yeah, it was an aborted take, lead had gone, and yeah, sadly no fish on there, but definitely something had occurred out there. Still, as soon as this calms down a bit, it's been like this now for 15-20 minutes or so, so as soon as it calms down I should get the rod back out. Another take out the blue. Yeah, rod that I cast towards the pontoon on the other side, just on a bag, so they show there most mornings, and to be honest, that rod's been out there a long time. Probably, considering it's only on a bag, I've sort of left it sort of 5 hours. Look at that one, that's a cracker, that one. Yeah, show off that one, guys. 26 and a quarter, that one. Yeah, made up with that. 3 fish, 2 20s and a 30 now. Fingers crossed there's another one in it for us. Right, let's get her back and get on with the trip. Happy days.
There you go, guys, there's the slip D maggot wafter rig. Yeah, like I say, that's what you want the maggots on top. Not so it's lean to the side or anything like that. I mean, that one's starting to go, but that one's been in the water, and you can see between the maggots and the wafter, I've actually added a little bit of foam to try and to get that one more buoyant. But yeah, as you look down, you want to be looking at the maggots, not the back. Well, good evening, guys. It's about 7:15, 7:45 now. Yeah, rods are out for the evening. Got one over the baited area, and I've pulled one off. Yeah, I can always put it back there if anything happens over the baited area, but it seems that spomming all that crumb of maggot, all that done was putting all that, you know, them maggots out there was got the small fish interested, and yeah, obviously the water's warmed up and they're back very, very active again, so yeah, but you know, can't grumble. Fish are well spread out. Managed to buy, you know, four bites. Had one aborted take earlier where flying dropped back, and yeah, the lead was gone, so yeah, but 3 landed, you know, 3 nice ones as well, 21.5, 26 and a quarter, and 30 pound 4 ounces, so yeah, good to get a 30. First session in January. Yeah, I mean, not heard anything tonight unusually. Yesterday evening, mind you, I only woke up about this sort of time yesterday, and I've definitely heard a few then, but it's been very, very quiet this evening. I haven't heard anything. Wind's dying down, rain stopped, so you'll hear them if they was out there showing, that's for sure. But yeah, fingers crossed there's one more in it, but it's been a good trip no matter what. Got to be away for 9 o'clock in the morning, get back home, get ready for work, yeah, and that sort of thing. So otherwise, usually, you know, if I was fishing from Friday till Sunday, you know, it's quiet, I'd ring up and see if I could extend my session to fish the day, but yeah, I'm not going to do that on this occasion. yeah, we shall see what happens tonight. But yes, the old yeah, been a bit of you know, what, I've had one on a wafter, straight wafter this session, a couple on wafters with the plastic maggot clusters above. Yeah, it's made it a little bit difficult, you know, in the fact that the small fish are very active again. Water's clouded right up, so all the fish are obviously very, very active again. When I did 2 real good hits a few weeks back, the water was showing signs of, you know, being cold. It was going like that greeny colour when it starts to show you that it's getting cold, and the fish were like bars of ice back then as well. But the good thing about that was the small fish weren't active, and fishing real maggots above a wafter was all right. But yeah, on this session, as I say, I can't get away with it. So yeah, we'll see. Not had any liners or anything as yet since I've redone the rods. Yes. Well, fingers crossed. If we have anything in the night, guys, you'll be the first ones to know. Hopefully we do. Well, there we go, guys. Yeah. Fast asleep, up past 1 in the morning. A middle rod goes into meltdown. There we go, fish number 4. We're just going to let her go. She's a mid-double common, I should think. Yeah, no need to get her out. Let's let her go. Go on, girl. Go on, girl, there you go. There you go. We're awake, so it'd be rude not to have a cup of drink. Nice cup of coffee. Good morning all. Yeah, final morning. We've literally got an hour and 10 minutes before we've got to be away. Just about to start packing up. But yeah, good result, considering, to be fair. Small fish have made it hard. What with the fact that they've well woke up with this mould spell. Yeah, they've been stripping me maggots off, and you know, I've recast this morning, you know, just because I wanted to make sure everything was right for just in case there was a chance of a bite, although bite time seems to be between 10 o'clock and dark pretty much. So yeah, I think I'm not convinced we will get a bite, but you never know. I've made sure the rods are out there as good as they can be anyway for the last hour. But yeah, even, you know, well, reeled in one of the rods, and I did have a, you know, sort of a sharp pull on the bobbin during the night, and yeah, I think a perch had got hold of the maggot cluster because it weren't there no more. So yeah, they you know, they've made it a little bit tough on this trip, but it's, you know, the lake's given up another one of its special ones, you know, to me, you know, another 30-pound common. Over the moon with that. And yeah, 4 more fish. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back out. Not sure whether it's going to be next weekend or the following one, but we shall see. We shall see. Depending on what's going on at work, I might do a week. You know, we'll work next weekend if there's work. But yeah, unless anything else happens, guys, this is the end of the video. So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, smash the subscribe button, click the notification bell. That way you'll be notified from up and coming videos. And yeah, one thing's for sure,
you'll definitely be seeing me on the bank soon. By all means, follow me, Adam Carp Honeyset on Instagram, Adam Honeyset on Facebook. Thanks for watching, guys. All the best.